Joker 2 is finally coming after 5 long years, and Batman 2 not until 2026. But why are we waiting so long for sequels now, when we used to get them in just 2 years? And the answer is simple, really. As always, it's just money. But isn't just making a sequel as soon as possible more profitable? Well, apparently no. And the real reason might be a little deeper. Yes, some might say that this is all because of the 2020 pandemic that slowed down the production. But come on, it was 4 years ago, and we still didn't see Peter Parker after the events of No Way Home, which was released after the pandemic. Others might say that's because of the 2023 strike. And yes, movies like Batman 2 were affected by the strike, but let's be honest, it happened a year after the release of the first movie. During that time, Matt Reeves had plenty of time to write a sequel, but he didn't, due to the reason I'll describe in this video. Also, the strike lasted for 148 days only. That's a lot, but it doesn't mean we should wait for the sequel 5 years instead of 2. Look at the gap between movies of the past 20 years. Harry Potter movies had just 1 year between them, and they lasted for 2.5 hours. Lord of the Rings also had the same gap of 1 year, and these movies have a duration of 3 hours. Some of you might say that I'm picking specific cases. Harry Potter movies had the script ready from the books, and Lord of the Rings trilogy was shot back to back with the trilogy script ready. But what about other movies, for example Spider-Man? It gave us the sequel that is considered to be better than the first movie in just 2 years. Or Dark Knight. 3 years after the first movie, they gave us one of the best comic book movies of all time. The average wait for the sequel was just 2 years. 1 year to write the script and 1 year to shoot the movie. It's not just the movies though, TV series as well. Shows like The Office or How I Met Your Mother used to get new season every year. Or even more complex shows like Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones, just 1 year and that's it. But now, Mandalorian took 3 years between season 2 and 3. The Witcher comes out every 2 years. The Boys finale needs 2 years, even though first and second seasons had only 1 year gap. Even House of Dragon, a show very similar to the Game of Thrones, needs 2 years. The real reason for such huge gaps between sequels is that studios don't want to create sequels anymore. They want to create universes, expand them with spin-offs about secondary characters or side villains, and I partly blame the success of Marvel Cinematic Universe for that. As it became the most profitable movie franchise, every major studio now believes in the formula of Marvel. This is why Matt Reeves didn't finish the script of second Batman in a year. He had to work on Penguin series about the side villain. The Boys are not getting season 5 in 2025 because Eric Kripke is shooting Gen V. And the Boys fans have to wait until 2026. Dune is getting a spin-off. Beyond the Spider-Verse was supposed to release this spring, but it didn't. Sony is looking for ways to milk the directors. But we don't want another spin-off about the character in the same universe. Audiences don't want to wait 5 years for a sequel just to get a spin-off or side story. We want sequels that deliver a satisfying standalone experience like Hollywood used to. I know movie studios still can make new movies in 2 years. Look at the Sonic trilogy as an example. Well, it got a Knuckles spin-off by the way, but still. What do you think? Should Hollywood stick to the extended universes or go back to making sequels only? That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and remember, be a goldfish, be curious, not judgmental.